Yo, what's up, YouTube? So Master Duel finally updated with all the cards that I've been wanting. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, so sorry for everybody that's been like subbing and watching the videos, and all of a sudden I'm just not making content. I really appreciate all the subs and everything. It's just, um, when you're used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the TCG, and then you go back to playing like these formats with cards from like it was like 5 months behind or something like that. It's just kind of not that fun. Because I've been playing the Shaddoll Dogmatika deck in real life for a while, and I still like the deck. It's just playing it without all the updated stuff and the kind of the most current formats. It was kind of like boring. So, anyways, so I'm gonna do the deck profile first. I've updated the deck to kind of like make it a little more current for you guys. So it's more or less the same, but I'll just go over it again just in case, you know, you haven't seen my other videos or whatever. So we're going to do 3 Maxi, of course. I'm sure everybody by now realizes how good Maxi is. Hopefully they come out with a ban list and kind of maybe get rid of this card or something. I'm not the biggest fan of it, because when I'm playing online, I have to like think in my head like, okay, I have to play around Maxi, but then when I'm in real life, I forget that Maxi is banned and I'm playing around it in my head. I don't know, it's just really annoying. I hope the ban lists kind of match up more in the future. Anyway, yeah, so 3 Maxi, 1 Shaddoll Hedgehog. I'll go through the Shaddoll monsters first. I cut them down. I was playing a lot, like you guys remember. I was playing more Shaddolls than most people were, because I was playing for the Master Duel format. But I've cut it back a little bit because I had to add in some other cards. So we got 1 Hedgehog. Hedgehog's nice because it can fetch you any of the Shaddoll monsters. 2 Windy because she's really good to open, and she's really good to have in your deck to send off Squamata or Construct or whatever. 1 Squamata because Squamata can essentially be every Shaddoll monster. So he's really good. I like to fetch Squamata from Hedgehog and kind of have it in my hand for plays later. Like I might want to I don't know, it gives you options. That's why I like Squamata at 1. The 1 Dragon for the spell and trap removal. Even his face down effect comes up sometimes. It's pretty good to get around destruction effects and stuff like that. So then one of the additions, Destiny Hero Celestial and Destiny Hero Dasher. Both of these cards, in my opinion, are the best ones to run because we're going to be playing DPE, Destiny Hero Fusion Enforcer. Is that his name? Phoenix Enforcer? So these two, in my opinion, are the best ones to run, especially in this deck, because you play a lot of spell cards that you can set to empty your hand, and what this guy does is while he's in your graveyard, you can banish him and the other Destiny hero that you sent for Fusion Destiny and draw 2 cards when you don't have any cards in your hand. And I think it's no monsters on your board either. We have no cards. Oh no, it's just no cards in your hand. Then you can draw 2. So free draw 2. And then, so we're still playing the 3 Alistair, of course. Alistair, best normal summon in the game still. 1 Ariel. Ariel's really good. I forget to mention her with the other Shaddolls, and Beast as well. Beast, free draw. Ariel, you can banish 3 from your opponent's graveyard. That's insanely good against a lot of decks. Still playing 2 Ecclesia. I kind of like playing the 2/1/1, and then you can only play 1 Nadir, but that ratio to me works really, really well, because like Nadir and Fusion Destiny kind of clash a bit because you can't use them both on the same turn essentially. So it's really nice to not always have your hand clogged with a bunch of Nadirs or like extra Ecclesias or something like that. So I feel like 2/1/1/1 is like a good ratio. And then yeah, so like I said, the 2/1/1, and then we're playing the Terraforming to search out our magical meltdowns. 3 Shaddoll Fusion. I dropped the L Shaddoll Fusion because DPE is kind of the new way that we're playing on our opponent's turn now, instead of trying to like go for the El Shaddoll Fusion plays. And then we're running 2 Invocation. 3 is just too many. 2 Fusion Destiny. It's kind of really dope to finally have like this in the game now. It's kind of cancer because everybody's gonna be running it in basically every deck that can make Protoplant, but we're already playing Protoplant in this deck, so Fusion Destiny and DPE is just, it's a no-brainer. So we're gonna add that in. And then I'm still playing 2 triple tactics. If you notice, the deck's 42. If you wanted to cut something, you could cut these 2. I really still like playing these cards. It catches a lot of people off guard. So I would consider like making space for this and playing it, or just playing 42 with them. I really personally like this card. And then so we got the 2 meltdowns, self-explanatory. Oops, damn it. 2 super poly. Super poly is just amazing. It breaks boards. I go second majority of the time with this deck. I basically only go first when my opponent makes me go first. I love going second with this deck. And I've been grinding the past like day and a half. I guess it put me back in like all the way back in silver because I haven't played in so long or something. And I've already grinded my way back up to almost the top of gold in like 4 or 5 hours of playing. This deck is so good still. Hopefully I'll hit diamond soon, and once I hit diamond, I'll make another video if I made any changes to the deck, or like kind of like finalizing the deck, showing like, yeah, this can be a diamond deck easily. And then so I'm running 2 Cosmic Cyclone still. This card is really, really good. It gets rid of all kinds of back row. Well, there's like a ton of cards in the game now that like spell and trap cards that have effects where you can banish them from the grave to get an effect. So just running spell trap removal that just go ahead and banishes it is really, really good. 2 Called by the Grave. Called by is the most broken card in the freaking game, so you're gonna play 2 of it. And then the 1 Shaddoll Schism for like the, you know, kind of like the best Shaddoll card in a way, because you can really get a lot of advantage on this card. So then down to the extra deck, still running 1 Natis. It's really tight now. The extra deck is really tight now. So small changes here and there. Still playing 1 Natis, 1 Muddragon of the Swamp for super poly target, 1 Winda, 1 in Raijin. And you can maybe make an argument for swapping out Raijin for, what's his name? Caliga now, because there's a lot more dark, like boss monsters and dark decks right now. So maybe Caliga will swap in for Raijin for me. I'm not sure. Playing 2 Apkallone. Apkallone's the only Shaddoll I'm playing 2 of because I can send one with Nadir Servant or Maximus, and then the other one I might want to actually summon. So I like having 2 of those. Purgatrio. Everybody plays Ash. So, sorry, I think I forgot to mention Ash earlier. I played 3 Ash, obviously. I hardly even need to mention that. But Purgatrio, Fire, everybody plays Ash. You can always make this. It comes in clutch, especially against, like, the Crooked Cook decks. You can just make this and just attack over the Crooked Cook that's in defense mode and chip away damage. El Shaddoll Construct, obviously the best boss monster ever. I don't care what anybody says. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, 2 dark monsters. Really, really good super poly target. Invoked Dagoides, freaking amazing in this deck. I mean, it just gives you the option to go into something else if like your Makaba or your other fusions get destroyed and you have like an invocation in your hand. He's just a really good option. And then Big Daddy's finally here. Destroyer, I can't ever remember. Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. It's too long. I just call him DPE. So DPE is finally here. He adds a ton to this deck because now, if you have like the optimal combo in your hand, you can literally do an Alistair play, a Shaddoll summon play, Dogmatika cards. Well, sometimes depending on like how it plays out for you. And then you also have DP on top of that. I mean, it's just so like you can do a ton of stuff. It's amazing. 2 Makaba still. It comes up. You want to. And now one of the bigger changes is I'm playing Artemis in lieu of the what the heck is those cards called? I'm so bad with card names, guys. I'm sorry. The Salamangreat Almirage. I used to play Almirage and then the light monster that you can make after making Almirage, because I liked that I could put, like, basically he gives you a fire target and then the other one gives you a light target, so I liked playing those. But now with how tight the extra deck is, we're just playing Artemis instead, so now you just summon Alistair. Alistair searches invocation, you put Alistair, or like, you know, you link into Artemis, and then you can make your Makaba play like that. So, and then still playing the Protoplant Verte Anaconda, and now Anaconda's even better because not only can we send like Shaddoll Fusion, Super Poly, now we have Fusion Destiny to send and get a free DPE on the board as well. All right, so that's the deck. I don't know. I might make a few changes here and there. I haven't gotten to Diamond yet, so I'm sure I'll be facing like all of the meta decks. But so far, I mean, I've played against Source Soul. I've played against all like the new meta relevant stuff. Fallen Albaz, whatever that deck's called. Despia, I think. I've played against that. I've won. So I think this deck is still going to be really, really good. So if you enjoy playing it, I think you can continue playing it and it'll do well. I would just advise probably getting DPE and the Fusion Destinies, which isn't even that hard. You just need the DPE. Fusion Destinies are rare, so that's easy to get. So yeah, it's pretty. That's it. I'll throw some replays at the end of this video, and then once I get further along up the ladder, I'll do another I did a video that did really well where I was kind of like commentating like replays and kind of like showing you guys how I play the deck and stuff like that. I'll do that again. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate all the support on this channel. My videos have done a lot better than I expected for somebody who just started, so I really, really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this updated profile, please go ahead and just like drop a sub, drop a comment, drop a like. I'll do all the YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you around.